White people. You better believe that. Y'all not gonna be able to come out here. Y'all know y'all nationality? Besides the basketball?
The Clippers, man.
You know, y'all know y'all nationality?
Y'all know y'all nationality.
Yeah, we know the Clippers. We know that the Clippers.
Look at Blake Griffin. Get him up there, man.
Catch Blake Griffin.
Y'all
You know your nationality.
Israel.
He don't care. Fuck that.
They hand up the white man ass, man.
He don't care. Come on.
Look at that. Clippers, man.
We don't give a fuck. We care about the Most High. Fuck that.
They don't want to hear this truth, man.
We're not finna lose. Fuck that. We serve the Most High, man.
That's right.
Well, fuck my goddamn brace.
Now you see, they don't want to hear this truth, though. That's the thing about it. They don't give a fuck about this truth, man.
Yeah, and he ain't no fucking 6'9". Me and this brother 6'6",
man,
6'5",
none of them niggas tall, man.
And them niggas the same fucking.
They say 6'10". The same height.
That's a goddamn lie.
Man, I just look at this guy. That nigga wasn't tall at all, man. That's a goddamn lie.
Anyway, let's keep going.
Anyway, my point, fuck that. Fuck how tall he is.
Yeah.
They don't want to hit the word. They mark. So the Most High might let their plane crash or something. They mark. If they wasn't marked before, they mark now. The prophets called out to them to give them the scriptures.
The whole LA Clippers team just passed us up. The whole starting squad. Put it like that.
Everybody.
Fuck them niggas, man. Go ahead. Well, fuck them. Let's go back to the team.
That's right.
But this is what it's about. Go ahead.
You want to read what you got?
Oh, I got a piece of that. Isaiah 14:21.
Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Normally we would break down this game in depth, but there is a developing story that we need to address. The NBA is investigating racist remarks allegedly made by LA Clippers owner Donald Sterling in a phone call with his girlfriend. It's an audio tape obtained by TMZ. In that conversation, the man believed to be Sterling takes issue with his girlfriend posting a picture of herself with Magic Johnson and posting it on Instagram saying, quote, "It bothers me a lot that you want to broadcast that you're associating with black people. Do you have to?" He goes on to say, "You can sleep with them, you can bring them in, you can do whatever you want. The little I ask is you not to promote it and not to bring them to my games." The NBA has issued this statement. We're in the process of conducting a full investigation into the audio recording obtained by TMZ. The remarks heard on the recordings are disturbing and offensive, but at this time we have no further information. Wow. Shaq, I'll give you the first crack at this.
You know, it's one thing to say something that's controversial, but it's another thing to say something that's very repugnant. The question is now, should this guy continue being an owner? That's the question. Should this guy continue being an owner? You know, everyone has their thoughts. You know, everyone has their opinions. But you know, when your opinions and your thoughts become public knowledge, the question is now what? And then another question is you know, will his team shut down on him? Will his team take these remarks personally and say, you know what, we don't want to play for a guy like this? And I mean, so, you know, unfortunate situation, but I think the league needs to take a very long, hard look on whether this guy should continue being an owner or not.
You can read these statements over and over. You can read the story over and over, and you still cannot believe what you're reading.
Well, first of all, you can believe it, because this has happened before. He settled a lawsuit years ago. Obviously he owns a lot of land and things also, and he settled a lawsuit that said he was discriminating against blacks and Hispanics. So this is habitual. This is the first test of Adam Silver. He's got to suspend him right now. First of all, they got to prove his voice on the tape. But this is the first big test from Adam Silver. You can't have this guy making statements like that. He has to suspend him and fine him immediately. He has to be suspended. You know, Ernest, and the problem I have with it, if somebody want to be racist, that's all right. That's their thing. But when you're in a position of power and you can take jobs and economic opportunity from people, that's what crosses the line. But we cannot have an NBA owner discriminating against a league that, we're a black league, Ernie. We are a black league. I don't know the number, but I'd probably say 80% of our players are black.
How do you take this as a player?
Well,